Alright, so what is going on, guys? Back at it again with another video. It's been a minute. So I've been trying to make this video 3 or 4 times already. It's just kind of getting harder and harder to get back in the groove of making the videos and, you know, just presenting myself how I used to. You know, I'm not going to change the way I present myself, but just getting on YouTube, you know, the way you talk is just a lot different. So we're going to kind of talk about my plans right now. So, where am I at? What kind of vehicle do I have? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? We'll get to that. So, recently, everybody knows, I traded my Mustang and got cash for another truck from one of my buddies. Truck was clean. It was a good truck. I needed it at the time, and I could have kept my Mustang and bought a truck. I just didn't end up doing that. I'm kind of regretting it now. I've been regretting it for the last couple months. I mean, it's only been like 4 or 5 months since I've had that Mustang. So I am regretting it now. I was driving one day in my truck and I was like, man, like, why did I sell that Mustang? But, you know, we make poor decisions sometimes. I made a poor decision with that, selling it. Was a clean car, low mileage, and it was built. And I traded it for kind of like I'll just say a piece of shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I traded for a piece of shit. At the time, it was a piece of shit. Drove good, ran good, and I started getting electrical issues. And just, I can deal with electrical stuff, but like on Chevrolets of that model, like I didn't even really know they were like a big issue on those models, but like from like 99 to like 06, I'll say like 03 to 06 is like one of the issues that they have, just electrical issues, like really bad. Like throttle position sensor, throttle body, throttle pedal position, or like they have all these position stuff for these trucks. Well, it was constantly going to limp mode, clean out all the connectors because I thought that was it. It stopped for a little bit and it come on doing it again. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna post it for sale and see if I can sell it or trade it for something. Well, I had one of my old buddies, another buddy I knew, he had this newer Chevrolet and wanted to trade me. So I was like, okay, you know, come and look at it. The truck was like not wrecked, but he hit a deer and the bumper was messed up. So I replaced the bumper and the fender. And the truck was looking good. I mean, it looked like it was a good looking truck. It had like 200,000 miles. It was way less than what that other truck I had. But after I fixed it, you know, I was like, man, this is just like a basic truck. Like it's just an extended cab Z71 Silverado. Like, and like the generation I had, like 2008 to like 2013 is not a very popular body style. I don't care what anybody says. I think they're kind of ugly, honestly. That's just my preference. I think the early body style looks better. But on to what I'm doing now. Actually sold that truck like a week ago now, and I am on the hunt for a Mustang. So yeah, I am looking for a Mustang now and hoping that I can find the one that I'm wanting. I don't really care for what color it is. Now, like I did like the white one, but if I can get in like that ruby red or yellow or whatever color it is, as long as it's clean, doesn't have any rust on it, paint looks good, 5-speed manual, V8, that's what I'm looking for. So if you do have a Mustang, buy me under $9 grand. Like I'm not gonna spend freaking $15,000 on a 3-valve or $10,000 on a 3-valve. But if you're around like Northeast Arkansas area, you know, let me know. Hit me up if you're selling one. You know, I might shoot you an offer. But on to what and the reason why I'm getting back into a Mustang. So on to the final thing that I want to talk about. So what was the reason of selling my Mustang, getting a truck, and now wanting a Mustang again? The same thing I talked about at first. I needed a truck at the time, but I'm not rich. I'm not upper middle class. I'll say lower middle class now because of the prices of everything rising. I just can't afford 2 vehicles at the same time. Yes, I can go buy a brand new vehicle, but if I ever wanted to sell it, it's gonna be a tough thing. You know, I can't get $45,000 cash for a Mustang right now. People just don't have that kind of money right now. I mean, there might be some out there, but around this area, general area that I'm in, you're not gonna see a lot of people with that much money unless they work at some type of steel mill. So I sold my Mustang, got a truck, needed a truck at the time, used it for everything that I needed it for, and was running into issues with it. Has high mileage. That's what, that's what happens when you get cars with high mileage. So I traded it for another truck, and driving this truck, it was a clean truck, it was a nice truck. I might throw a picture up here in a second. But it was a clean truck and a nice truck. Everything worked, had a little bit higher mileage, but there was nothing wrong with it. But just driving it, it wasn't fun. So with the Mustang, there might be days where it's like, you get used to it, but like there might be days where you're like, man, this is so fun. Like, I love having this car. I love driving it. I love taking it to work. I love showing it off. I like the community, and that's where I was kind of getting to. So I started thinking about the white Mustang I had, and like, I realized that I messed up selling it and I shouldn't have sold it. But, that's just how life is sometimes. So you can't just like let it knock you down. Just kind of pick yourself back up and figure out what you're gonna do. And this is what I'm gonna do. I sold the truck, made my decision to sell the truck, and I'm getting a Mustang. So if y'all are excited about the new Mustang content, I am too. So there's gonna be a lot more. We're going to Ponies in the Smokies this year again. So be looking forward to that. It's gonna be in March. I have a video, I might link it in this video, but I have a video of last year when we went in 2020, it was this year, but we went this year, and it was so fun, man. It was like I've never met so many like Mustang like supporters and like people that have Mustangs like in my whole life. Like that's like the biggest like car meet I've ever been to. Considering I've only been to like old man car meets where there's just a bunch of stock or Corvettes everywhere. But with that being said, this is kind of the end of my video. I just wanted to kind of put a video out there for y'all just to tell y'all what's going on, what I plan on doing, and hopefully this next video I'll have a Mustang and kind of be a little reveal. So just be on the look for that. I don't know if it'll be in a week or two just because I'm still looking. So it's going to be, it's going to be a hunt. So, but y'all kind of follow my journey. This next Mustang I get, I'm keeping it. I mean, I regretted selling the last one. I'm not getting rid of this next one. That's why I'm trying to look for the perfect one so I don't have to think about, oh man, this has this, blah, 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 I want to sell it. But on to the end of the video. I'm not going to try to make it and stretch this out super long. I appreciate you guys that have stuck around and haven't unsubscribed. I know you're going to have a couple few that unsubscribed, which is, understandable. I unsubscribe to people that like don't make my content anymore that I don't like watching. But if you really like them, I guess if you like me talking, I mean, this video is just talking. So I appreciate you for sticking around to the end of the video. I do plan on having a Mustang GT in the next week or two. It's going to take me a while to find one in my price range, but I really do appreciate y'all sticking around. Just look forward to all the Mustang content and the months to come of just modifications and going to meets and stuff. But on to the end of the video, I'm going to say one more thing. I was looking at the views of like my old videos, like when I first got my 3-valve, and I am so like happy. Like, I think that's what got me motivated to make another video. Like, I have like 30,000 views on like, I think it was reasons I'm buying a Mustang GT 3-valve in 2022 or something like that. But I mean, there's so many comments, like good, positive comments, positive everything. So, I thank y'all for that. But in another regard, like I've got more people getting on YouTube and wanting to record videos about their 3-valves and why you should have this one. So I'm happy for that too. But this is gonna be the end of the video. If you stuck around this long, please leave a like, leave a comment, say 3-valve nation in the comments if you stay to the end. But appreciate it, guys. Please subscribe if you aren't, leave a like, leave a comment, and peace, guys.